Yeah, good evening. So let's begin the session now, everyone. So guys, let's begin the session. Am I audible, everyone? Please respond. Okay. So guys, let's start the session. So what is basically, let's just see here, Azure Databricks. So what is Azure Databricks? So guys, when we talk about everyone, Azure. So what is Azure? Azure is nothing but everyone. Azure is nothing but basically it is a name used by the Microsoft. Okay. It is a name used by the Microsoft to market the cloud services. Okay. It is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Like we have more supermarket is there. More supermarket is into what? It is into selling of the groceries. So we can say actually the Birla, it is owned by the Birla, am I right? So Birla group is marketing and selling their groceries with a name called what? More. In the same way, Azure is marketing and selling its cloud services with a name called what? Azure. Okay, that is Microsoft is selling their cloud services with a name called what? Azure. Now, when we talk about the Databricks is nothing but the Databricks is provided with a Spark cluster. Okay, the Databricks is provided with a Spark cluster to process the millions and trillions of records within a very short span, within a that is a couple of seconds, you can say couple of seconds. Okay, so whereas this Databricks can also be used with any of the, yes guys, the Databricks can also be used with any of the services, you can say, that is such as the Amazon AWS is there. We can also use the Databricks with the AWS. We can also use the Databricks with the GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform. Likewise, here we are using the, can you see here? Here we are using what is that? Data, that is bricks with the Azure. Databricks with what is that? Azure. And now, so when it comes to this, okay, when it comes to the Pyspark, anyways, we'll discuss it after some time. Now, first, initially, we'll see what is this. Okay, as we know that the Azure Databricks is nothing but it is provided by the Microsoft. Okay, the Databricks provided by the Microsoft to process the millions and trillions of records within a couple of seconds. Okay, so whereas this is one of the cloud service, guys. It is one of the cloud service. This is one of the cloud service, guys. Okay, this is one of the cloud service, you can say. So the Azure Databricks is nothing but it is one of the cloud service where this cloud service is provided to process, okay, or to perform the following task. What is that? We can go with the task called, what is it here? Data migration. So whenever you wanted to perform the job of, whenever you wanted to perform the job of data migration, this data migration can also be done by using the Azure Databricks. Whereas apart from this, we have the data integration, guys. We have what is it? Data integration. So whenever you want the data integration, so the data integration can also be done with the by using the Azure Databricks. And then you have what is that? Data summarization. And then you have what is that? Data visualization. Data visualization. So these are all the tasks we can perform it or achieve it by using the Azure Databricks. So what is it? First is the data migration. The second one is the data integration. And the third one is the data summarization. And the next one is the data visualization. So these are all the tasks we can perform it, guys. Okay. So now let us see what are all these tasks are. First of all, what is a data migration job? Let's try to understand this first. Okay. So guys, here can you see here, when we talk about the data migration, when we talk about the data migration job, guys, everyone, when we talk about the data migration here, so what do you mean by migrate? Whenever, guys, we use the word called migrate also, am I right? Whenever we move from one place, or whenever we shift it, okay, whenever we shift it from one place to another, it is called as what? Migration or not? Okay, suppose currently you are living in Mumbai and you wanted to shift it to Delhi. So we are moving it. So here what you are migrating it. That means you are moving it. In the same way here also, the migration is nothing but moving of data from one place to the another place. Moving of data from one place to the another place is called as what, guys? Data migration. It is called as what? Data migration. Suppose I'm using it here, a mobile phone. You have a mobile phone and the data is kept in your mobile phone. Let us say right now you have 100 GB of the data kept in your mobile phone. Now what you wanted to do, you wanted to move the data from your mobile phone. Whenever you want to move the data from your mobile phone to what is that? To the Google Drive. To what is that? Google Drive. So now tell me, whenever you wanted to move the data from the what is that? Mobile phone to the Google Drive, guys, everyone. Whenever you wanted to move the data from the mobile phone to the that is nothing but Google Drive. So what happens here? Simply we use an button called, or simply we use an option called move. Am I right? Move data or move album, you'll have it. If you click on the photo, whichever you wanted to move it, you'll have option called move. So simply if you click on that move, it will move from mobile phone to what is that? The whatever the targeted drive you have it, or whatever you have it. But here in this case, whenever you try to move the data from the mobile phone to the Google Drive, guys, this process is called as what? Data migration. Now, can you tell me why do we generally move the data from your mobile phone memory to the Google Drive memory, guys? Generally, you have some reasons. What are the reasons? The first one is the storage. The Google Drive will have the, can you say, ample space to store your data. Though the Google Drive provides you 15 GB, guys, as the default and free data, default and what is it? Free storage memory. Okay, though it provides what is that, guys, though it provides what is that, that is 15 GB as the default, but if time comes, you can, guys, you can store up to what is that, whatever 15, okay, you can store up to what is that, guys, 150 TB as well, okay, or 115 PIB. What is PIB? Petabyte. So there is no limitation for storing the data. Only thing is that you have to purchase the space on the drive. You have to pay some cost, guys. You have to pay some cost and purchase the space on the drive. That is the only thing. So whereas that is the reason why we always try to move the data onto the Google Drive. First reason, that is called as what? Unlimited storage. And the second reason is what, guys? Security. If the security, you'll have more security for your data if you store the data onto the Google Drive rather than storing the data onto the mobile phone. Okay. And the third reason is what, guys? Okay, data accessing reason. Suppose you have stored the data into the Google Drive here today in India, and tomorrow you have moved to US, and you can access this data which is stored in the Google Drive or not from US. In fact, you have not carried your mobile phone. You have not carried your mobile phone, but still you can access it. Am I right? So whereas, guys, whereas in the same way here, guys, this process, okay, that is nothing but storing of the data into the Google Drive is what? The following reasons. What is it? Security reason, unlimited storage, and accessing of data. So whenever you want, from wherever you want, you can access the data. In other words, instead of carrying the data physically with you, you can store it into the Google Drive and move anywhere. And after moving there, you can access it. Am I right? So here, this is the reason why we move the data from the mobile phone to the Google Drive. Whereas, guys, storing of or the data which is there in your mobile phone, it is called as what? Data within on-premise. It is called as what? Data within on-premise. And the data which we store it onto the Google Drive, it is called as what? Data on cloud, guys. Okay. So here, what happens here is in the data migration processes. In this process of data migration, we move the data from the on-premises to what is that? Cloud environment. More on-premises towards it, cloud environment. And in some cases, we also move the data from cloud to the on-premises. So the process of moving the data from one that is storage to the another is called as data migration, whether it can be on premises to cloud or cloud to on premises. Okay, guys, so this is nothing but called as what? Data migration job. Then the next one is, what is it, guys? You have a job of data integration and as well as the data summarization, guys. Okay, you have the process of what? Data integration and as well as the data summarization. Let's try to understand what is exactly the data integration and what is data summarization with the help of an example, guys. I'll take up some example here. Okay, rather than going more technically today, I'll just take in a simple example. Okay, so now, guys, first of all, okay, so you have a, let us say, Reliance Fresh. Your Reliance Fresh supermarket is there. So basically, the Reliance Fresh is very famous to sale of, what is it? Vegetables. Am I right? Vegetables. So now, guys, our various products will also be available apart from the vegetables. Even the rest of the groceries will also be available. Now you have been to the Reliance Fresh. Okay. Now you have been to the Reliance Fresh. Now tell me, what are the type of things will be, or the groceries and vegetables will be available? Many types of groceries and as well as the vegetables will be available. Let us say the first one. Okay, first product you can say, this is made up in India only, and whereas this is from actually imported from, you can say, that is not, this is actually, Madhya Pradesh. That means actually this particular product is manufactured in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, well, which is in India, whereas it has been, moved or transported to the Reliance Fresh Mumbai. Okay, so for what? For facilitation of the consumers, whoever is consuming the same. And the second one, we have another type of let us say vegetable, which is actually cropped and cultivated in USA. Okay, but made it available in the Reliance Fresh Mumbai. So what Reliance Fresh has done, it has imported from US to Mumbai. For what? Making this particular vegetable or the product available to the Mumbai customers or the consumers. Am I right or not? So guys, in the same way, can you see here the product number 3, which is from Malaysia, and the product number 4, which is from, let us say, okay, uh, India, Tamil Nadu. Can you see here? Various, can you see here? Various products, whether it is a vegetable or a grocery or whatever the type of thing you have it, various products are available which are actually manufactured or cultivated or cropped at a different location, but made it available in Mumbai Reliance Fresh branch for sale. Am I right or not? Where? For facilitating whom? For facilitating the consumers. for facilitating the consumers. It is available. Am I right or not? Yes, guys. Am I right or not? So for facilitating the consumer. So whereas, guys, whenever you make, can you see here? Whenever you make, guys, whenever you make these all products, whenever you make all these products available under the single roof, available under the single roof for the facilitating the consumers or the customers, guys. This is a process of what? Gathering. Am I right? It is a process where we gather the things. Am I right? It is a process, guys. It is a process where we gather. It is a process where we gather the that is nothing but it is a process where we gather the products from various brands from various countries and making it available under the one roof. So hence, guys, this process is called as what? Integration. Actually, this process is called as what? Integration. In the same way, when you talk about the data, just to replace these products with the data here. That's it. So whenever you gather the data from various locations and keep it at a particular place for facilitation of the users, you can say, for facilitation of the users, this process is called as the process of what, guys? Data integration. Okay. Now, what is a data summarization? So this is the actual technical glitch we have it. What is it? What is a data summarization? So guys, when we talk about the data summarization, so let's try to see this, okay, with the example again here. So when we talk about the data summarization, so basically, the data summarization is nothing but basically it's a product-based filtration, guys, such as, here you have it, data summarizing. Here you have it. Today you thought of cooking a veg curry, guys. Cooking a veg curry. And you have been to the Reliance Fresh. You have been to the Reliance Fresh. Okay, guys. To buy the groceries and as well as the vegetables. To buy the groceries and as well as the vegetables. Now, guys, what you will do? Once you have been to the grocery store, or once you have been to, what is it, guys? Everyone. Once you have been to, okay, once you have been to the this grocery store, everyone. So now tell me, are you going to buy all the products or only those products which is required to prepare your veg curry? Today you wanted to prepare a veg curry. For that, you have been to the Reliance Fresh to buy the related products or vegetables. Now tell me, and you have find here many products. So are you going to buy all the products or only those which is required for achieving your today's task? That is cooking a veg curry. Yes, guys, please tell me now. So here what you'll do, you will basically, first of all, maybe you have 100 products or 1,000 products are there. You're not going to buy any of it. You're not going to buy all of them, but you will buy only those particular product which is required to prepare your veg curry. Let us say here, you have chosen here, guys, you have chosen, okay, or you have selected, guys, you have selected the product number 1, the product number 4. That's it. Okay, product number 1, product number 3 and 4, guys. You have selected only 3 products out of all the products. Suppose, let us say you have 1,000 products are there, but you have selected only 3 products. So now, guys, out of these 3, okay, let us say 2 are vegetables, guys, 2 are vegetable, and 1 is some oil. 1 is some oil. Okay, guys, oil, you bought it. Now, once you bought that, what happened? You'll get them built, guys. You'll get them built, and after getting them built, guys, after getting them built, okay, so you bought them home. Now, once you bought this particular grocery along with the vegetables to your home, will you start eating them in the raw form, guys, or will you require to cook them? Please tell me now. Yes, everyone. Yes, please respond me. Yes, guys. My question is that once you bought these vegetables or the oil here, will you start consuming the same in the raw form, or you require some, okay, uh you know the cooking is needed here? Of course, in fact, As a human, we don't eat the raw vegetables or anything raw. We require to cook. Am I right or no? So for that, what happens here, guys? We require to cook them. So once you brought them home, you'll perform some process here. What is that process? So you have three and four are the vegetables now. So for three or four vegetables, that is the three and four, which are the vegetables, these two vegetables, you perform the following task. What is that? First of all, you perform the washing or cleaning. Okay. Then you have what is that? Washing, cleaning. Guys, next one is what? Washing, cleaning. And then you perform what's it? Cutting the vegetables or chopping the vegetables. And then finally you start the cooking. Am I right or not? Wherein, can you see here, you what you're doing, the raw vegetables which you bought it from the Reliance Fresh, you have performed the washing, cleaning, cutting, then you initiate the cooking here. So for what? Cooking is a process where you convert this raw vegetables into what's that? Cooked format, guys. Okay. So are you changing the form of the vegetables from the raw form to cook? In fact, so where is, guys, this process wherein you are changing the form of the vegetables from the raw form to the cooked form. Can you say this as a transformation process, guys? In fact, we can say it as a transformation process. And once the transformation process is completed, then you will have the finally curry ready here. Am I right? The curry ready. And what you will do, you will eat the process. Am I right? In the same way here also, guys, if you replace this particular thing with the data, if the same thing happens on the data, guys, here the data summarization is nothing but it performs a technique called what? ETL. Or else nowadays we are also performing the new the technique which we use it, ELT, guys. What is it? Either we can use the ELT, guys, or we can go with the ETL. Any of the technique we can use it here. Okay, both are almost all same here. Okay, but we will rule out the difference once we get into the subject here. Okay, what is ETL and what is the ELT? What is the ETL and what is the ELT, guys? So when we talk about the ETL, so guys, just replace it here. Can you see here? ETL means what, guys? Just put it here. E is what? Extraction. Extraction is nothing but what? Selecting of the same. That means you have selected the vegetables in the same way. Instead of the vegetables and the products, you'll select the data. That is called as what? Extraction of data. That is called as what? Extraction of data. Then extraction of data. Then what is the next thing you have it, guys? Transformation. T stands for what, guys? Transformation. So we can say transformation of data. Then the next one is what is it? You have it, guys. Loading of the data. L stands for what? Loading of the data. Okay. So this all process we perform it, guys. This all process is called as what, guys? The process of what? Everyone. This all process is called as the process of what, guys? This all process is called as the process of what? Data summarization. That means the data summarization is nothing but it provides a technique, guys. And the technique is called as what? Extraction, transformation, and the loading. That's it. Okay. The data summarization is nothing but what? It provides the extraction, transformation, and loading. ELT is what? First extract and load, later transform it as per the requirement. That is the only thing you have it. Now, guys, so I hope you people are clear with the what is that? Data migration, data integration, and data summarization. Now, guys, what is exactly the data visualization? This is a very important part of the business where we have it. What is a data visualization? Now, guys, here you have a data visualization. So what do you mean data visualization? So visualization is nothing but basically it is a process where, guys, it is a process where the data is, or it is a final layer of the process where the data or the data visualization process includes the following thing. What is the first thing, guys? It includes the first thing, which is called data analysis. It is called as what? Data analysis. And the second layer or the second part, you can say, guys, data science, where data analysis will be done by the person called data analyst. Okay. And whereas the data science, guys, is performed by the person called what? Data scientist. It is performed by the person called what is that, guys? Data scientist. Now let us try to see exactly what is the process of data analysis and what is the process of data science here. Okay, guys, please respond. Everyone is following now. I want some, input from you guys as well. Please respond, guys. Okay. Biswajit. Okay. And rest of him. Okay, guys. So no problem. Okay. So next one. What is it you have it? What's the process of data visualization? So here I'm just giving some example here, guys. I have a product. I have sales information of some XYZ supermarket. You can say, guys. I have a sales information of the XYZ supermarket. You can say it here, guys. So you have the first one as the product ID, and then you have the product rate is there. That is the rate of the product, and then you have the product quantity sold, guys, and date of sales. These are the, guys, date of sales. These are the columns we have it, wherein I have the product ID something like this, and rate is 100 rupees, guys, and the product quantity sold is 10 pieces, and date of sales is, let us say, guys, today's date. What is the today's date? 08th of October, guys, 2024. Likewise, I have the another entry here, wherein the rate of the product is 200 and the quantity sold is 200, and the date of sale here is a 08, guys, 10 2024. And then you have what's that, guys? It is another one where we have the 300 is the rate of the product and 30 is the quantity sold, and the date of sale is what is that, guys? 010 2024. So these are the three entries where we have it on today's date. But whereas, can you see here, we have some more entries here, guys. We have some more entries which is on the yesterday's date as well, which is on the yesterday's date as well recorded. So yesterday, what was the date? It was 7th now. So I'm just using the 7th here, guys. 7th. Can you see here? Everyone. So this is the 8th day, 7th day. Now in the same way, guys, everyone. So here I have the same one. So now here, what is that I wanted to do, guys? What is now the next one? What is the entry you may have it for tomorrow? What is the date tomorrow? Sorry. What is the date tomorrow, guys? Tomorrow is the 9th, na? So I'll use it 09. 09. Now, guys. So I wanted to know, or the supermarket management wanted to know here, two things. What are the two things? The first thing is they wanted to know net sales, guys. Net sales amount for 7th and 8th day of 2024, 7th and 8th day of October 2024. This is the first thing. They wanted to know the net sales amount. Okay, guys. This is the first question. And the second question is they wanted to know what is the net sales amount? Can you see here? What is the net sales amount for 9th and 10th of or 10th day of October 2024? That should, guys. Now tell me, first of all, guys, just read out this question properly. You will understand the solution. What is it they wanted to know? First of all, they wanted to know the net sales of these 2 days. So now tell me, these 2 days data, can you see here? We already have this data. Simply we need to extract it and give the report. Am I right or not? We already have these 2 days data. Okay. Yeah. We have, oh yeah, group, get the data. Yes. Get the group data. You have to just evaluate. So now, guys, how do we move further? So let us try to use it here. First of all, here, can you see? I'm going it for the process of what? Extraction of data, first of all. So how do you perform this extraction of data, guys? So the extraction of data, guys, I'll do it in this way. As I wanted to know the net sales amount, guys, product wise, I don't want overall net sales amount. So I require only 3 columns to be extracted here. What are the 3 columns? I want, what is it, guys? product rate, product quantity sold, and the date of sales. These are the three things we require. Next one after this, guys, you have the next process of what? Transformation of data. Transformation of data. So what is the transformation of data, guys? Here you have a transformation of data. The transformation of data, I'll do it now. Okay. Can you see here? I'll do some manual calculations is there. I'll do it here. When the product rate is 100 rupees and the quantity sold is 10, 100 into 10 is what? Directly I'll mention the value here. Very good. So I'll just give it here 1000. And now the product rate is 200 and the quantity sold is 20. What would be the net? Very good. So you have here you have what? 4,000. You can just mention it. Now, guys, the third instance, 9,000. Yes, so I can say directly the 9,000. 9,000. It's done now. So now get the final total here. 10,000, 14,000. Total is what is it, guys? We have 14,000. Yeah, so 14,000. I'm writing it here. As I don't have enough space, I'm writing it here. 14,000. Now do the same thing for this one. The next one, guys. Here you have what is it? Sorry. No problem. This you just leave it because 9:30 is not 2 days now. Just leave it as it is. I'm just calculating these two things. Okay. So, okay, this let us say right now, guys. Here it is for 8th day and 7th day. What is it? Standard 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000. No? I'll give it here. 1,000. I'll 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000. These are the standard values you have it. So now what is the sum total here? 6,000 is the sum total. Am I right? Now, if I write the data into the final layer, that is, I wanted to put the data into the, after transformation, I want to load it into the target. Now, how do we load the data? I'm loading in this way. Loading of data. That is nothing but loading into the target system. I will load the data into the following way. That is nothing but I am writing it net sales amount. Guys, everyone, just concentrate how I'm writing it. Net sales amount is what is that? 14,000. Guys, everyone, 14,000. And the next one is what, guys? 6,000. Now, what is the next thing you require to do here? Date of sales. So what is the date of sales now, guys? Tell me. Here you have 14,000 is generated for what? 8th day of October 2024. And here you have what's it, guys? Everyone. Yes, 7th day of October 2024. This is the final data you have it. So now, okay, now using this data, you can easily say that this is the sales happened between these two dates. But now the next question comes here. What is the expected sales on 9th? Is it guys, can we say this or this is a future for us? Everyone, can you say this, guys? It is a future for us basically because tomorrow's date is not a present situation. Can you see here? We can't say, guys, we can't say tomorrow's situation here. So I cannot say even the quantity sold also we cannot say. Only date I wanted. Rate will be there. Now you have to, guys, now you have to forecast it. So whenever you require to use the data, that is nothing but whenever you require to perform the forecasting or the predictive, the data analysis, this is called as what is that? This is done, and this is actually the process which is called as what? Data science, which is done by the data scientist. So how does the data scientist does it? Data scientist or the data science is applied on the data and which is done by the data scientist, guys, which is done by the data scientist, everyone, which is done by the data scientist, which is done by the data scientist by using the statistical methods. Statistical methods. What are the statistical methods, guys? The first one we can say analysis of variance, which in short we call it as ANOVA. Okay, and then you have the general linear model. general linear model, okay, which we also call it as what GLM, guys, in short. Okay, so guys, can you see here we use all the statistical methods and we apply on the data and we find it out the same. So once, guys, this is done, the report is generated, which is called as a predictive report or predictive report. That output is nothing but we report it in the form or we present to our that is nothing but ultimately we present it to the our the users, or we can say in this case the end users, okay, in the form of a reports and in the form of a graphs, that we can say, guys, reports or graphs, whatever you have it. Okay, so various type, again this is a very elaborated one. So guys, here what is that you have it, can you see here, this all task, can you see here, this all task is nothing but together this can be performed here by using what is that, guys, everyone, by using the Azure Databricks. That means we can perform almost all the job here by using the Azure Databricks. Okay, visualization also we can do it, but actually reporting is not here. Again, for the reporting we can go for the Power BI or any other third party this thing. But here in Power BI is also part of Microsoft. So I can say what's it, guys, ADB. So now then ADB to perform all this data migration, data integration, data summarization, and the data visualization, we uses a language here called, what is that? Pyspark. That means what? ADB with Pyspark. Pyspark is what, guys? Python plus Spark. Python plus Spark, guys. Python plus Spark together is called as what? Pyspark. So we are going to use it on the Pyspark here. Okay, guys. So that's it here. We have it. We are going to use it on the Pyspark. Python plus Spark here. That's it. Okay, guys. So these are the things we have it, guys. That is, we call it as what? ADB Pyspark. So now that's it. So and now the further, as I told you that the final layer, can you see it? We report the data in the form of reports and graphs. So for these reporting and graphing, again, we are using the Power BI here. Okay. Power BI, we have to use it. We have to use the Power BI. Okay, guys. So Power BI, we will have to use it right now because we are working on the cloud. And apart from Power BI, we have many more, okay, tools or you can say services are there. Okay. So guys, Power BI also, we have it as a things here. That's it. Okay. So now, that's it, guys, for the session now. And rest of the things that we will see from the first class from tomorrow onwards, guys. So the link will be the same link you will have it. Tomorrow we will join at 7 p.m. guys, using the same link. And this duration, guys, everyone, the duration of this course is basically the 45 hours you'll have it. Okay, for ADB with PySpark, where every day we are going to see a case study. And at the end, we are going to see a project as well, a complete implementation life cycle of a project. We are going to see it, guys. Okay. So that's it for the day. And if you have any questions for me, please do ask me now. Okay. Hello.
Uh, so, sir, so we will also do that mounting part now, like different ways
Yeah,
UC
yeah,
and
yes,
all that
yes,
stuff.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Mounting is a very basically,
like mounting means like we will create UC as well, like Hive Metastore and UC,
yes, yes.
both.
So that's it, guys. And any other questions for me? And rest of the things, guys, when we talk about the, the next process, whatever you have it, that is after this. What about the, the resume planning, everything that, anyways, I'll help you out in that. Okay. If you have any. So that's it from my end, guys. And tomorrow we'll connect at the same time. That is the 7 p.m. Okay, guys. So for today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 days you will have the same link, guys. No change in the link. And from Friday onwards, okay, you'll have a change in the link. And we'll have the classes from Monday to Friday, guys. Saturday, Sunday will be an off on the daily basis. You'll have 5 days. Okay. That means almost all you have okay. So by basically it will take, in a month almost all we'll have 20 to 25 sessions maximum. Okay. So that's the thing we have it, guys.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat that? On which day we are going to take off?
Saturdays and Sundays.
Saturday and Sunday only. Okay.
Yes. Saturday and Sunday, obviously, that's a the routine process what we do. Monday
Yeah.
to Friday, we'll have the classes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys. So that's it for the day now. Thank you. I'm ending the session now. So we'll join tomorrow. We'll connect it tomorrow. And if you have any questions, so this is direct number. You can just call me up. Okay, guys. If you need any clarifications, you can just connect me directly. Okay. So, and the daily class recordings, everything will be given to you. Okay. Syllabus and topics covered. For this, you can just go onto this web page. I'll tell you the Cloud Innovatives. You can just go to the cloudinnovatives.com and check it off. Okay. Or the contents brochure for ADB with Pyspark. The same contents is here. And at the same time, I have even a channel on the YouTube. You can just do this Cloud Innovatives @ Cloud Innovatives. Okay, guys. You can see some videos also. Okay, sample videos are also there uploaded. So for your clarity, you can just check it as well. Okay. So these are the things we have it, guys. That's it. Thank you everyone for attending the session. Okay, we'll connect tomorrow. Any other questions, ma'am? Yeah, thank you. So we'll connect tomorrow. Bye bye.